I pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli u moju najnoviju epizodu, nastavljamo tačno tamo gdje smo stali.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Okay, familija.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so.
Okay.
But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Okay.
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Jesam te ovo pitao, jesam, sve sam te pitao. Personal question? Oh.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Okay.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Okay.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I wish I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Okay. Loading.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Isto da pričamo.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel. Someone should do something about it, but no one cares.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Okay.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Okay.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Okay, personal.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Ćemo još jednom da probamo.
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Okej. Ho, ho, ho. Šta sam sve dobio, sunce ti. Mapa. I to baš ovdje, ja mislim. Da. Ovdje imam, ali ne. Treba mi ovaj veći. Tebi sam dao medicine. Okej. Čekaj bre. Da, mogu da imam dva. Zanimljivo. A tu si. Šta imamo u inventoru? Imamo li recept? Ali ne mogu to ovdje da vidim. Treba mi recept.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Šta ne možeš bre da veruješ?
It's locked. This is despicable.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy nowadays. A good thing for the Swanborough cordial.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Mapa. Manje više.
Not me.
Okej, on je bolestan, ali njemu ne mogu ništa.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Never heard of her.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this pub.
Okay, I'll... Prc.
Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
Gdje si sad otišao, retarde? Nije važno.
It's locked.
It's one of them! He's dead! No rest for the wicked! Get him with me! We found him! No!
Ubiše. O, vampir. Ja rekao ubiše nesrećnu ženu, ono nije nesrećna žena. Vampir. Remember your vows, friend! Oh, Christ! He's dead! Murderous bastard! Okej. Jel predstavlja problem što ja ubijam ove Vampire Huntere?
remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Ja nie mogę da uđem ovdje. Oh.
Stay away! Look lively! It's on to us!
Okay.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
This is no place for you, sir. Crush the leech, boys!
Jebom ti lokon.
He's dead! Murdering bastard!
I'll kill it!
Ok, vamo ima nečije krvi, tako da idu ovamo. Tamo i vamo gore ima. Vamo gore je miš. Pacov.
I have this.
Okay.
First, it's locked, all right.
Get away from me!
Okay. Let's see.
Help! Some damn straight! Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands! Help! Strangers are in me! What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Ok, ne mogu da mu dam lijek za pluća. Ne.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Ok, to je ovo. Ok, još jedan mi je ostao.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Šta bre, can't believe. Your econ. Tako? Econ? Ili kako je već rekla da su, šta smo mi? Ajme. Ja negdje treba već da nađem tu šotku. Šta? Ovo šta je? Ovo će odmah biti 20. Ok, znači ovo mi je bolji kolac. Dobro. Brine me ako prespavam ovu noć.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Okay. Personal question.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Okay.
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
Okay.
No, you are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay. Sad ono što mene zabrinjava je... Di si ti u pičku materinu? Ajde da ti dam. Ovo i završio bi za večeras. Tu si. Ti jebem te u glavu.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway.
Čekaj, ja sam kliknuo na pogrešnog upravo. Eto. Da.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Di je ovaj?
Hello again, Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons, but let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself. Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
Ok, mislim da ćemo ovdje čak i da završimo epizodu. Mislim da je dosta za večeras, da se vratimo u save. Možda čak i da rizikujemo i da odspavamo, jer... Sad imamo tebe koji imaš migrenu. Ti koji je malo cold što se pluća tiče i jednog misterioznog. Ono, tipa... Ajde, nećemo još da spavamo, dok ne pronađemo baš sve Hoće li mi sejvati ako sad samo isključim igru? Ajde bar da se vratimo ono tipa u sobu. Molim te, nemoj mi reći da sam sad sve zeznuo. Okej. Nisam. Nadam se da ste uživali, vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi i ćao!